Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel Soul Coder. Today's topic is what are functions. So let's start. The store and reuse pattern and the basic essence of store and reuse pattern is that we as programmer we do not like repeating ourselves. So if you have 4 lines of code and you want to do same thing later and you put it on here and you put it down here later. And what if you find something wrong with those 4 lines of code? Then you have got to find all the places, and let's say you put it 100 places in your program. You have got to find all the 100 places and fix the mistake. So we say, well, why don't we put that one place and give a name and you then use it all the other places, and that's exactly what store and reuse is. It's an idea of don't repeat yourself. DRY, don't repeat yourself. So what we got here is store and reuse steps. The functions are those things that we are storing and reusing. So let's take a look. So the new keyword that we have got is def, DEF, which stands for start the definition of a function. Define the function. Def is a new keyword. It ends in a colon, just like lots of things that start in netted block. You get the name the thing that you are storing. I call it thing for now, and there is some optional parameter which we will see later inside the parenthesis. Right now, we have no parameter in this function and there is indented block, and then when you de-intended that, defines the function. Alright, so this thing has been de-intended, but it also this t de-intended, and so that is the definition of end of the function. It is the key to understand that as it is looked at by the Python, it actually doesn't execute. There is two executable statement there, print and print, but all it does it remembers it. So it's sort of like stores it into a little area, almost like a variable, right? Like a variable x is equal to 2. Well, there is some x out there and you put a 2 in it. Well, there is this thing out there, THING, and there is 2 lines of code in it. So it's like a variable except that it holds code. Okay, so a function is a kind of a variable except that it holds a code, and the most importantly, it doesn't execute this line of code. So no output, there is no output here. Nothing's come out from the first part. So we have made one of these things. Now let's call the thing. So we say thing, and there's a syntax to say go call the function. Now we have been using function, print is a function, right? And print parameter, that's how the print works. Well, this is a function thing, but there are just happen to be no parameter in this because this is really a simple function. So what happens is def does nothing but remembers things and then say, oh, let's go back there and run the thing. Run those 2 lines. So come out hello and fun. And then it come back down to here, run this print statement. So come out Jeep. Then it says, oh, run that code again. So this is the don't repeat yourself part. Run this, print, and do it again. And now the program is done. So it comes back here. So one of the things about function is that Python, when it calls a function, it kind of remembers where to come back to. It's like, okay, go up there. Now I'm done. Where do I go back to? Now I remember to come back here and then do this. Okay, here is my coming back place and run up again. Go back to the coming back place. So it's like a sort of pause this code, pause here, run this and then resume there. So it's like a jump and then come back. So you have learned in this video store and reuse function. In next video you are going to learn what are max function and type conversion and string conversion. So stay updated and thank you.